Y'all come on in here. Everybody. Cause I'm a rider. Yeah, I'm a soul survivor. Ooh, it's burning. My black book had bills in it. My black book had bills in it. Hey, Bill College, I wasn't gonna come on, and I was like, you know what? I'm getting ready to sit and kick back. I was watching Daphne eating at what is that place? Miss, well, she be getting all the barbecue, and she be just like me. I get barbecue, I gotta get it no sauce. Y'all look, lipstick still on. I ate wings for lunch. And for dinner tonight, I end up having to, I'm not having to go, but one of my coworkers at my our off-site location, it was her birthday celebration. So I don't know if you guys are familiar with spondivies. First of all, I just learned today that Spondivis is East Point, not Hateville. But that's just how it is. Like, you think you one place in Atlanta and you in another place. And I'm like, by the airport. That's me. East Point, Hateville, by the airport. But I was like, oh, okay, well, I'll go. I got to tell you about my experience there. We getting ready to pull up. Headshot. Faded. And yes, I'm comfortable, y'all. So, and I was supposed to be shampooing my hair tonight, but since we went out for dinner, for work, it's just gonna be me and him, his cousin, and his home boy too. We just gonna have one. Y'all know what? I think I don't like to drink that much anymore. I don't know. I can't ever finish a drink when I'm at home, but I'm gonna finish this one tonight. I had a Bob Marley at the restaurant. That's that tropical Sprite. They had like a winter something cranberry, and I was like, I was grabbing something real fast, so that's why I ended up getting this drink, a sugary drink, because I was rushing. So I stopped at the Circle K. I needed some water, and because yeah, it was this morning I found out we were out of water. So I had asked Trav to pick it up, and then he was like, he'll let me know. So I was like, that mean I guess, I didn't know what time he was going to be getting off. So I was like, well, hey, with Wells Fargo, you know how you get your little cash back deals? So Wells Fargo, they had, like, if you make your purchase in the store, you get 10% back. So I was like, the thing about cases of water is because I don't like carrying that water. I'm one of these people, y'all just have to understand, I don't lift, push, pull, anything. No, I don't feel I should have to do that. So, anywho, cheers. But, so I go in there and I got so lucky because I was like, oh, I stopped at Circle K, and I knew a case of water was going to cost me about $20 in the convenience store, but I wasn't getting ready to stop and go into Kroger. First of all, find somewhere to park, then got to walk all the way in there, and my bladder full anyway. Then I have to, by the time I make it in the store, I'm going to have to urinate. And so I was like, I'll just go in and Circle K. Got lucky, it was this man walking in the store. When I walked in there, I don't know what he was buying because he like went straight to the little, the window to pay whatever he was doing. So I asked him, I was like, excuse me, sir, will you be able to carry a case of water to my car, please? And he said, yes, ma'am. So I was like, okay, thank you so much. And so he was finishing up what he was doing. So I ran to the back, and the first thing I saw was Sprites. And I was like, let me just get that because I knew I wanted me a little drink or something. And yeah, so that's how I ended up with that. And shout out to the Good Samaritan that put that case of water in my trunk. And yeah, so I get my money back. I get some money back. I'll tell y'all about the rest of my night. Hold on. Bell Cottage Clothes, Ladybug, Cash Honey. You was bored. Oh, Edward, what's up? I ain't gonna be on here long, y'all. I'm for real about that. Miss Chris, hey. Red, what's up? Red, I was scrolling. What was that? Like, is that like a teriyaki pasta? I didn't watch the whole thing. I was scrolling. You know, we get to scrolling when we be on the commode. Wish I had something to sip. I'm just gonna bake chocolate chip cookies. Ugh. Okay, your surgery is Monday. I thought Monday was gonna be a holiday. Are they doing it on? Oh Lord, this lady got some chorizo. Monday. Is Monday the holiday or is Tuesday the holiday? Hey, Zwan. Hershey, what up, though, girl? Take one for me. It's my birthday. Okay. Shirley Temple 7-Up is really good. Oh, this real sweet though. I'm drinking that soda right now. It's good. Really? Hey Daphne, I was just talking about you. I said I was watching your video. Yeah, before I came on live. What's the name of it? Mrs. What is it? Wilmer's. And it was so funny because I was trying to guess the name before you said it when you had pulled out. I said, "Ooh, that's that place with that barbecue." That every time Daphne followed, where y'all been? Where y'all was at? What I got for you this evening? Gotta find out. Drinking the 0 sugar 7-Up tropical. Yes. Let me tell y'all, the people in the house was going through it. I couldn't even enjoy my 7-Ups. Everybody. I'm like, oh, those good. Oh, those good. And ain't nobody take their good asses to go buy me anymore either. Martha, love you, hey y'all. Hey, 40 Boom. You like my hair? Thank you. Thank you. Yes, teriyaki pasta. That was for London. No, me. Okay. Okay, Tuesday. Okay. Where is your boy? Child, I don't know. Well, when I messaged him, he was just getting off, so you know it take a little piece of change. I don't know where he at. I want his ass to get here because I'm trying to figure out why it smells like something burnt in here. It smells like somebody burned something, but I can't figure out. And you know, he don't clean up behind himself, so I would have thought that if it was some, I don't know what that smell is. It smells like something, somebody cooked something and burned it. Right, Red. Yeah, Daddy gives free meals. Right. Sure, he's on. Hey, Jasmine. Yes, Edward on the toilet. I'm finishing up my cocktail. I'm going to eat some more barbecue in a minute. Yes, JJ, I love basketball. Surprise, hello. Love it. She be having that. She had some real tips and some sausage, and her husband had this fillet. I'm like, it was more stuffed than bread. I was like, ooh, yes, I love the NBA. What kind of barbecue? Okay, I'm jealous. Can't support everybody. My son was like, nah, ma, I don't like those. And then if somebody tell you that, then that's when you need to buy more of them, because then you be like, well, damn, I finally can have some shit to myself. But I'm gonna tell you, Princess R, if you still in here, I remember you used to be like, man, you can't have nothing for children. I ain't really had that problem with my children, but this these adults that's here, I'm like, man, you can't have nothing. I just be thinking about, man, you can't have nothing for them. I'm just trying to figure out what is part of. Mom, did Travis tell you what he broke? Man, I was so damn mad. That made no sense. You know my little red, like it was like the little, not the Dutch oven, but you know it's like that. That red thing you gave me. Girl, is that him? Oh shit! Hold on, let me hide the bottle. You know you got to hide shit right here. Gotta make sure the zombie don't wake up. But we gonna get barbecue and hoagies. Okay. But anyway, no, he broke it. I'll be like, what else now? What else? Ray, you never been there? Oh wow. Love it. Debo. I heard something. I'm like, because sometimes he be roaming around in the hallway. And so, like, it's like always these hiding spots. And so I wasn't sure if he was, up here moving around. Debo. You see why mamas hide their snacks and drinks in their closets. Now, I must admit now, my mama didn't do that, but I did know people that did that, and I didn't necessarily hide stuff in closets, but like this it had like a shelf, like you knew, like if it was in that drawer in the if it's in there, don't you touch it. And now to be certain things like I didn't eat whenever the children were around. So if I'm having crab legs, yeah, we're not having that when the children are around. And that's why my girls learn how to open their own crab legs and shrimp and crawfish and all of that so young, because if you're going to eat this, you're gonna open them up yourself. I'm not getting ready to sit here and wear myself out. You sitting over here Speedy Gonzalez through your crab because somebody opening them for you. So I got to open yours, give you yours. You done already chewed yours up, swallowed yours, ready for the next batch. And here I am still working on trying to pop a shell for myself. No, I don't have time for that. If you wanna eat grown people food, you need to know how to eat grown people food like grown people. So, yeah, they figured that shit out real quick, fast, and in a hurry. But now I never was that parent that be sitting in front of my kids eating stuff like, no. But, yeah. Yeah, I swear I keep hearing some of this hallway. Hold on, let me look at the camera. Oh, that's the desk. Hold on. No, ain't nobody in the hallway. You sausage. You crazy girl. What can you say? I miss it. I keep them in the house. Can't have nothing for children. Hey, cooking when you need. My mom used to hide those clearly Canadian waters. It's the fact that y'all know where y'all parents was hiding their shit at. Hey, sweet butter. Hey. My grown ass daughter don't eat crab legs because I won't open it. My oldest daughter and I used to have like 5 pounds of crab legs newspaper like a feast watching screen movies. Yes, girl, we would have that stuff poured out sitting there. We'll sit on the floor. Right there in the floor. We got on the have it laid out. I just finished 12 hours. Our SME left sick again. I'm so glad I'm off tomorrow. There's so many people off tomorrow. My mama didn't hide nothing. She said, don't touch my shit, and we didn't want to be hurt, so we didn't forward. That part. That's why I was just like, baby, put the fear of God in you. Shit. President, yes, on the floor. Yes. Oh. I need to figure out, hold on, it was something I had wrote down. Oh, it smells so good out here. Oh, that ain't nothing. That's kind of old news. That's coffee time discussion. Oh, so in the Spondivis. So let me tell y'all what happened at Spondivis. I'm gonna close this door. Right, DG, the presentation be so pretty, and I be getting on my videos, and food be looking all like don't nobody want to eat it but me. I went there once, food so good, but small place. So this the thing. So I told y'all, remember when I went to Baltimore? Wait, how can I say it, Baltimore? So when I went to Baltimore, and I had the crab cakes there, and I said, I'm never having a crab cake in Georgia again. And I stood on business about that. I've had crab since then. The only crab cakes I've had are the ones that Deja has made. Okay? All right. So when I'm looking at the menu, my first mind, I was like, you know what? Because I'm really not trying to be spending that much money, although the crab cakes and oysters was the same price. Okay? But anyway, I was like, oh, man. I don't want to be that person and don't participate and all this stuff. And so anyway, so I'm looking at the menu, and I had made up my mind on the special. I think it's called Andy's Special. Something special. It's cheese and garlic butter. And so I was like, okay, those oysters. And so they're on the shell, so it's like a dozen. I think it was like $32. All right, so I kept looking at the menu, and then it hit me. I was like, oh, okay, well, here's something that's finally not in the 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s on this Spondivis menu. Yo, they got a crab. Listen to me, a crab bucket, $69.95. Do y'all know how many crab clusters you get in a pound? That's what it is. A pound of crab clusters. $69.95. So it's funny, like one of my coworkers, she was like, they don't have it where you can just buy one cluster. I was like, well, it's probably gonna be like $20 some dollars if you do. So it Spondivis also, like if it comes with rice and broccoli, that's the only thing you can get. out of all these damn sides that they have, you cannot substitute size. No. Mm-mm. And you know what the lady suggested? Oh, okay, y'all talking about our channel. So she was like, well, the only thing I can suggest that you do is maybe it's other meals that come with fries. Because somebody wanted French fries instead of rice. And she was like, if somebody else orders a basket, no, orders a meal with fries, and maybe you can change with them at the table. These meals is expensive as hell. You mean to tell me I can't get fries in place of this rice? But I ain't had that type of problem. Okay, so let me get back to me. Let me get back to my story. So I was reading the crab cakes, okay? And I was like, oh, so it says jumbo lump crab meat, no filler. That said no filler, crab meat, I'm reading it. And then it said rice pilaf with pepper, aioli, and red pepper something and something else, right? And I was like, okay, I'm gonna try this. I don't know why. Well, when I'm at work, when I'm with my work people, I don't be recording stuff. You know, I don't be filming and doing all that. So I'm at like a work thing. So it was pretty. It had the rice and I had corn on the cob, and the rice was good. And then it had the sauce that don't have any flavor or anything like that. It was all on the plate and the rice in the middle and 2 crab cakes on top of the rice and a lemon sitting on top. And they got them damn crab cakes pushed down. But I do see it is jumbo lump meat. I can actually see the crab meat, okay? So first thing I go to the rice. That's what my addiction is right there, carbs. That's what my problem is. So I'm like, oh, rice, yum. Oh, this rice good. So I ate a piece of the crab cake, and I was like, what kind of texture is this? Okay, have y'all ever made biscuits and the outside be so pretty because you don't cook them too out, and then you eat it in the middle, it's still like a raw biscuit? That's what it tasted like. And I was trying to push through. I was like, oh, maybe it's just not seasoned, and that's why I'm not liking it, you know? And so then I squeezed some lemon juice on it. And I was like, maybe I'll just eat it with the rice because the rice good. And so I ate it again. I was like, oh, I can't do this texture. And I done opened it up, and I was like, why does it look like this? So 2 of my coworkers was like, girl, you better say something to them. That stuff is too expensive for you not to say anything. Because I guess they just saw me like, okay, I'm done. I'm not going to eat this. And so when the server came back, she was like, how was everything? I was like, well, I do not like these crab cakes. It's something off about them. And so she said, well, I have to go get the manager. And so he comes over, and I explain. I was like, look, I say, I do not like these crab cakes. Something is off about them. And he was like, have you been here before? I said, yeah, a long time ago. I said, but that don't have anything to do with, I don't like these crab cakes. I said, I've never ordered crab cakes from here. He said, well, that's the thing. We make our crab cakes totally different. So I guess he's trying to flex because they actually did look like the ones that would be in Baltimore, right? And I said, okay. I said, it has a funny taste. I said, maybe it's just because it's not seasoned, but something off about the taste. It tastes like something's raw, like something cooked. He was like, but we cook ours different. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. And we don't heavily season our food. So now he said, wait. So he said, we don't heavily season our food here. And we cook everything to order. And this is our recipe. And he said, maybe it's because it's your first time. I said, you're not going to tell me what my palate is disagreeing with. this tastes like they haven't been cooked. And so he said, because I was like, Melissa, don't. And so he said, well, usually all our sales are final. Like, we don't take anything back. And I said, okay. And he said, but I'm going to try to make this right. He was like, is there something else I can get for you? And I said, okay, you can bring me the dozen oysters. So I said, you can bring me the special. The special oysters. And he was like, the garlic ones. And I said, okay, the cheese and garlic. And he kept saying garlic ones. And I was like, okay. He said, we have 3 different type of oysters. We have the raw, we have our steam, and we have the special. Didn't that what I said the first time? So I was like, yeah, that's what I want. So he leaves, and then it was just interesting because, like, one of the ladies that was sitting across from me, she's like, girl, I couldn't even believe he tried to tell you about your taste buds. And I said, well, I said, yeah, you know, I kind of was like, what is he trying to say? And then my coworker sitting next to me, she said, Melissa gonna hit him with the pallet. Yes, don't try me. So, then a little bit later, he comes out and he said, do you like clam chowder? And I'm like, what the fuck this got to do with anything? And so I was like, yeah, I eat clam chowder. I said, yes, I like clam. He's like, well, have you ever had ours? And I was like, no, sir. And he was like, I'm going to get you. He said, the oysters are working. I'm going to bring you some clam chowder while you wait. And I was like, okay. And I just thought it was interesting. Like, okay, now a few minutes ago, you was trying to give me your ass to kiss by this dang on crab cakes that was raw. And and so then what happens is the chef comes out and he says, do you like the clam chowder? And I was like, yes, and the clam chowder was good. I was like, no, this is good. And he said, I want to apologize. The cook did not prepare. He said he did not cook the crab cakes long enough. And I was like, oh, he's like, so we're trying to make it right. Just hope that you're satisfied and the oysters will be up soon. And I was like, after all of that, and I told that man that the crab cakes tasted raw. Yeah. And yeah, it was just one of those things. Yeah, the chef came out and he wanted to let me know, and he wanted to let me know that he was from Maine and he been cooking clam chowder since he was 6 years old. And I'm like, I don't give a damn about that. I had my mind tuned up for them crab cakes. I know, T, look, now I'm wondering, I was like, because I ate like 3 little bites, because it was like the first bite, I was like, ooh, this is a funny taste. And then I ate it with the rice, right? And I was like, it's still, and then that's when I opened it up, and I was like, it really wasn't even hot on the inside. Like, it wasn't that hot. But the rest of my food was hot. That's why I was like, and it had like this weird texture to it, and it was mushy. And I was like, something ain't right about this. And who was sitting about me? Right. And then I was thinking to myself, see, I'm here with coworkers. Now, this would be the perfect time to have documentation. I could have been live. A crab cake from Baltimore. Well, I've had one, DG. I mean, I did it live when I was there. Baby, that crab cake was everything. I would never, when I tell you, it's not going to happen again. It is not going to happen again in Georgia unless my child make them. I'm not going to another restaurant getting a crab cake. I should have stood on business. I knew I shouldn't have been trying to sell out my city like that. I told my city I won't ever eat crab cakes like that again anywhere else. I said not in Georgia. Oh, cook one on camera. Oh. Okay, I see some people in here. Hey, Randy. Thank you. T, look, what up, though? Oh my, what? Okay, wait. I went to once. Food so good, but small place. So I was, by the time, then when my oysters came, I was really over it. The clam chowder was good, but y'all know I'd be thinking ahead, and I was like, you know what? They gave me this clam chowder. Um, yeah. I'm gonna save this, and I saved it for Dad. So he was asleep, but I went and sat it on his little TV dinner table. But I'm gonna tell you something now. Okay, anybody know me? Know that when I'm out to eat or I'm with somebody and we're eating, and if somebody has something different than what I have, I'm like, can I have some? Because I want to try it. That don't mean I want to, but I want to try it. Man, I want to do that so bad. This lady, one of the ladies had chicken tenders. Because I was like, that, oh my gosh, they look so pretty and fluffy. But now I did have a fried oyster. My coworker that was sitting right next to me, she offered me some oysters, and the one across from me, she had clams, oysters, and shrimp. They look so good. And I'm sitting there trying that bougie. She was like, Melissa, do you want it? Because I'm like, I don't know. I just felt like, don't y'all treat me like a little, don't have no pity party for me because my food was messed up. And they'll be like, don't offer me no food. But I mean, it was okay because I guess they know I be begging. So anyway, but the fried oysters were good. The calamari was good because she bought calamari and wings for the table. Now the wings, baby, the texture of the wings now felt like they had just clipped it off the chicken and just threw some wing sauce on it. I like my wing to be cooked. Okay, I don't want it to be, I don't know, like that. Like it's still the same color as when you cut it up. So when it's raw. But these chicken tenders, oh my gosh, and it was so big. And I wanted to ask her so bad, like, can I have a piece of that? But I did. But so yeah, that's what happened. But DG, you saying that the food was good, but that is and you talking about small, baby, all us thick that was sitting at that table, honey. And we was packed like sardines at that table. But that's one of LA's favorite restaurants here in Atlanta. I don't even, it's so many other good seafood restaurants here in Atlanta that Spondivis is really not. I think I told y'all my little story about Spondivis, honey. I'll never forget it, and I told it today when I was on my way up there. But I knew I had some churches. Oh, this Popeyes keep on, never mind. But anyway, yeah, I really don't eat there like that. It's overrated for me. It's called The Hut. Lovey. Okay. Or my name on IG. Okay, I'm gonna go subscribe. Please subscribe. This guy was selling oxtail plate for $200 or something like that. A $200 deposit to reserve receipt. And you said, girl, bye. What, he had the whole damn ox sitting on the table for you? And let you pick the tail off while you the fuck you mean? Girl. I wish I would pay $200 for an oxtail meal. It better hold me over to the new year. Yes, Jeanette, Friday Eve. I'm like, what? What? I got to find that story now. T, look, what up, though? Time, hey. Yeah, I've done cinnamon rolls like that before, like raw dough, yeah. Well, I don't think it was fake crab, honestly, though. It didn't, that wasn't imitation. That was jambalaya. I know what that tastes like. It was whatever they was using to bind it. They talking about no filling. That was a filler. That wasn't Baltimore. That wasn't Baltimore. I know he wasn't claiming Maine. Baby, I've been to places other than Georgia. He was trying it, but shout out to the management. They came back over, checked on me and everything. They made it right. Had no problems. I know he did what he was trying to do. Because I guess sometimes people, I guess us, we trying to get shit for free. I wasn't trying to get anything for free. I bought something same price. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't like that. I could have missed it. I swear I thought that place was called Spondivitis. Spondivitis. You so funny. Did you tell me what the hell? Thank you, Randy. You like my earrings. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That was out of screen, y'all. I'll be scared to eat that. Don't make me more nauseous, sir. Not only would I have been scared, I wouldn't have ate nothing from that restaurant because I believe they was using imitation crab meat. I hope not. You would have been scared to eat the soup. It was good though. It was a little bit salty, but sometimes I don't complain about like salt taste just because it's probably normal. I mean, it's probably like normal level of salt. I thought she said the hut. Yeah, I'm glad I did get sick. Yeah, T-Lo. Oh, it's the T hut. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, you had left the T thing out now. If you see tomorrow right, he need to check his assistant. Exactly. That should be your next meal. Okay, boom. Cool. I know how crab meat looks, and yes, people in New England knows how to make clam chowder, but nobody makes it better than Providence. What? He say he from Maine. Oh, okay. Wait. Rhode Island and New Hampshire, Maine is known for their lobster. Okay. Y'all, I shit y'all not. I really wanted to get the lobster tails, the fried lobster. But they had fried lobster tail and then they had lobster tails or something like that. So they was like, oh, lobster tails. But then it said, and I'm like, how many is it? Must be 2. And I said, I told that lady, I know the lady ain't know what I was talking about, but the lady sitting across from me, I said, these lobster. And I just kind of giggled to myself because I thought about, the 2 remedials over there. Eat with the burnt butter in the plunger, And so I was like, but if those lobster came out here the size of crawfish tails, I'm gonna tear this place. Toya said, oh yes, honey, I've seen plenty of them like that. Nobody makes crab cakes better than Baltimore. Well, you know what time? I got to stop. Trying. That's just like I shouldn't have did that. I should have stuck with my first mind. I should have never turned on Baltimore. That's my city. I'm from Baltimore. Cash and asked about the new Victoria's Secret model in the city. Who? Is something on my comments? Hold on. Oh, but Cash Honey should have. Hold on. Oh, dang. I done missed. No, he didn't say. Hold on. Okay, I know. I mean, cool. Okay. Nobody made. Okay, girl, Cash. Okay. The new Victoria's. Oh! Hold on, you talking about? Hold on. You talking about? Huh? You talking about? You talking about her? you, you talking Wait. I can't. Yo, please, no. You Yes, Cash on 100. I'm telling you, I am obsessed with the fudgery. Baby, hold on. So much is so because I was gonna do some content on Blue today. So he had this interview and the man asked him, wait, where is it at? The man asked him, why why did he put all those tattoos in his face? So I asked him that, and he said, because he got tired of his face. He said, I'm 28 years, I done had this same face for 28 years, and I just wanted a different face. The fuck? Do like everybody else. Go get some shit carved out of it and get a new nose and chin and all that, but you went and colored on it? This boy here, I can't make this up, but it's... Baby, when I saw Krishan like wiping sweat off this man while he was rapping, did y'all see that? She loved that boy down real bad. But you know, she's just like, look, they in a good space. That's her best friend. I get it. I get it. Meanwhile, Jaden over there just like, my man, my man, my man. You know? And now it's almost like what's real. It's for me, for honestly, it's so hard to decipher a lot of times what's real and what's for content. But her and them little bitty ass clothes, just tell her to get one more size up. One more size up. Hey, Roshine. Okay, hilarious. I'm trying to do the crab cuisine in Crispville, but the way my chicken is saving set up, you so funny. Where is that at? They just spent $30 at Cane's by way of my child. You know, I told her I could have fried 3 whole chickens for $30. I was in my feelings for the rest of the day. Lord have mercy. Now Cane's be tripping. I lived in Atlanta for 18 years. Good places there to eat are in abundance. Yes, way better than Spondibus. I like Cane's especially. I don't like Cane's especially for that price. Big boy from Outcast had me going to Spondibus. Oh, okay. And the review said it wasn't even good. Did y'all see what the orange guy said? Did he say that for real? I told you that. Man, he a thug. I'm trying to tell y'all. He don't be playing with y'all. That made me stand on business. Hey, you tried Cool Runnings. I went years ago, not sure now. No, I've never been. I didn't even know it was a place called that. Nina. Yes, y'all. Double tap the screen. Act like somebody. Dang. You should have recorded him at being uncooked food. I know, right? That's why I was like, damn. I wish I would have been recording of all days. Like, because I was thinking that too. Like, what if I got sick? Deezy, what up? Every movie you made. Hey, Jocelyn, how you doing? Tiffany! Okay, when it comes to crab cakes, I know people like to go to Baltimore. When it comes to seafood, a lot of people like to go to Newport. I've never been to Rhode Island. Gotta go. Have you ever done the crab cruise? Okay, he's probably normal. Oh, she got a lot of meat. She got a lot of meat from Will now. Oh, okay. There goes my baby. Ooh, girl. Hey, MD, how you doing? Yeah, sometimes I took a really good friend And we met some people from Baltimore on there. And I don't eat seafood, but I had a great time. Girl, I knew who you was talking about. Cool time. I saw the video. Everyone was vibing. I'll be solo, so I'm just going to just try to make friends. Okay, do your thing. We done brought her some meat. He looks crazy. It seems odd since getting home. Don't it seem like something a little off about him? Yeah, you know, he was like working out. Carlissa said, don't kiss her. She had bum bum. Stop. You saw he threw him a party at the nail salon. No. No, but I saw Junior flopping. It's the fact that I don't supposed to be laughing at that, but it was just how you said it. Yes. Yes, poor baby. But you know what, though? It was like, Blue was, like, spending time with that baby. You know, they in the studio. And, you know, he's just there, you know, playing with his baby. You know, he seemed like he's very involved, you know. Aside from all the craziness, but I just be like, is this something wrong? Okay, so you know how I used to have, this is was wild. I had an autistic client, and his thing, he don't like to be touched. And he have locks. So it was always, it was just a process to retwist his hair. First of all, it's a process to wash it. Well, you know, the technical term, shampoo his hair. And so I was just wondering, like, is she not able to, like, comb his hair? Because it just always looked like it's like a little Don Kingish. Like, I don't know. I don't know. She probably be spraying got to be on his damn hair with her silly behind. And why she had that big ass Bible putting it behind that boy back like that? Did y'all see that? She had like put the pillow, you know, like the throw pillows, and propped the Bible up behind Blue. Girl, that boy ain't studying that Bible. Hey, Cameron, how you doing? You would truly enjoy yourself. I like people, so it was great. DG, I read you talking about red not flopping. That boy is him and Krishan done fell out. Who? They done fell out already? Sad DJ, she thinks it's okay. Well, it's not. This is the thing, though. This is the thing, though. When people be like, oh, like, oh, she did that to that baby and she did that. What? She can't do shit about that now. Just make sure, y'all people be talking about like she need to get that baby seen about. I think that baby is being seen about. You know, just because she ain't telling us or whatnot, but that's wild though. She did for that baby up. You know what I'm saying? She really, really did. Don't y'all be drinking with these babies. Don't y'all be drinking with these babies. Could you lend me your earrings so I can feed my village? Okay, Dizzy. Y'all saw Ouija got a electronic repellent to get rid of bugs and rodents, and she saw that video with the cat chasing them. But you know what, though? I was looking. I clicked on one of Adrian's videos, and she was live. But I was like, oh, because I was like, oh, I like her hair. Will somebody please tell her to get some leave-in conditioner? Water. It's not going to do anything. When it dry up, it's going to look crunchy again. She just kept putting water all on. Get you a nice leave-in spray. And more than likely, that's a synthetic wig. They have wig spray for that. Baby, you can buy it at the beauty supply store. $1.99, $2.99. You can get a little small little thing of it, probably about this size. She probably used it all up. If Atlanta was telling me that they were making pizza but that they were making pizza is spaghetti, I would say no way. But if they was telling me they about to cook some hog maws, collard greens, favorite, I can't stop. But she don't realize if she be honest with his condition and take us on his journey. Yeah, now that's the thing. I really do think that that should be, she would have a whole lot more people, that could be her content. You get what I'm saying? Because this whole thing about acting a fool, and did y'all notice too? She didn't have that makeup on her face. Y'all know lately she be wearing that makeup covering that tattoo. Since he been home, baby, that tattoo ain't been covered. How can I send it? That's no fun. We would like to see the wild kingdom of it all. Don't eat lobsters. Apparently they cause you to claw. Baby, I was in Sin City chat, and somebody say that rats used the bathroom and she left it in there overnight to the next day. And okay, and this is the thing. That's the basically henceforth the plunger, right? But think about this, y'all. Okay, I get it. But this a grown ass man with these fancy ass foreign cars. Y'all didn't go out that night and get y'all a damn plunger to fix this toilet? So y'all just pissing and boo-booing on top of old boo-boo that's just in there, just lingering, and it's already bugs in there. Child, she probably used a little box in the damn way. And then that's what I cannot stand when I see that little box and then the scoop sit right next to it and all that, and the stuff be laid out on the floor right there. I was like, she's so damn nasty and unkept. But listen, Lindas. Okay, I totally get it. Toilet's clogged. But this is the story. So when I saw that in Sin's chat about because I didn't see that video. But when they was explaining about the plunger, and she said she had just bought the plunger. It was brand new. Now, if you got boo-boo in your commode from the day before, the plunger don't need to be sitting on the table, sir, ma'am. It doesn't need to be sitting on. You need to be in there dealing with that instead of being in that kitchen trying to cook some shit with that peg leg. But that's what she was doing, cooking. But that was, child, fix it. He's too old for that. Yeah, he pulled himself up. Did y'all see that? I was so proud of him. I watched that video about 5 or 6 times. He pulled himself up. Hey, Barry, how you doing? I think she bought those herself. But anyway, when I saw the video with her I didn't watch her, when she was in there putting the water on her wig. And I'm like, the bugs can't be that bad because you don't see them flying around. She must have other kind of bugs, not just. I thought she just had problems with gnats and of course the mice. Yeah, he do look uncomfortable though. Because it was one time I thought he was like blind or something. Is he? But the thing about it is the reason why, okay, what made me really think that he wasn't blind, nothing's wrong with his vision, is because he pulled himself up in the playpen. He all right, y'all. He asked Krishan if he could do. picked my mouth up. You talking about Blue? Did y'all see her take that brown butter off the table and fry chicken in it? Then watch chicken up. What? And that's after she unclogged the toilet. That little Isaiah calls in there already not working toilet. It's normal. It's very intrusive to them to be touched. So I was asking about, like, is that, just wondering if maybe, if that's what the deal is with Krishan's son. Is that why his head always look like that? Yeah, but my client, I will always have to do other things to, like, soothe him. And it's so hard because it's like once I shampoo and I have to do the twist, right? So I can only do, like, just right here at the root, really not much of anything. Make sure definitely do not touch the ear at all. And I am so good, like, when I have, like, when you have your cake and, like, that towel, and, like, I can touch the towel, like, before, like, I go to the next one and I'm like, oh yeah. But anyway, I get what you're saying, Dizzy. I heard him on the phone with the GF, Angela, asking if he could do, oh my gosh. I said, LAS, do you like vanilla wafers? Chloe's a shame, right? I was like, he could have some cute toys for little boys, right? So I thought that was Krishan. No, it was a girlfriend. Oh, could be. We can only speculate about what we see. I hope she doing something for him because she, right. She drank and smoked. Right. Drink. I don't have a husband. Well, no, I don't have a husband, no, baby. She refuses to wash her ass, let alone her hair, baby. I'm not. Throw some water on. Hey, King. She says human hair. It's still, even though it's human hair, you just don't keep putting water. Not good. Y'all, that's an old ass wig. And I'm quite certain in between when she have them put up, she probably don't do a deep condition to it or nothing like that and clean them up before she put them away and store them. You can look at the back of them and see what it looked like in its natural state. She did not pay $100 for that Dollar Tree wig. That's an old wig. She been had that wig. And the thing about it too, you can look at it. It's been cut, like she cut the nappy parts off the end. The fuck. My brother's a nut. Yes, pretend like she didn't know it was in there. What? Oh, hell no. Why he couldn't plug his... Exactly, Nina. See, I done got off. That's one of the things I need to get on. Why he... Yes. Child. That's Krishan and No Face over there. Yeah. He ain't Blueface. The real Blueface ain't even Blueface, so that's Walgreens face. Do y'all know? I shit y'all not. Do y'all know? I clicked on the comment just to see if maybe it would show. I'm like, I think this person been watching me because somebody actually had a comment on that interview, and that person that asked him about why he did that to his face, and they said, is that a Walgreens symbol? I'm not the only crazy person that noticed that's a Walgreens symbol in the front of his damn head. Saving it for fertilizer. I can't. Fertilizing what? Okay, but even if he did it, why he didn't take care of it? And that's what I'm saying. So when did you plunge the damn toilet? Because if you had the plunger on the table and the plunger was brand new, Why are you in there fumbling around cooking? First priority after you went and got that plunger was to fix that. You nasty. She did what? Now left his kids in the bathroom overnight. The boo boo. She did because mother. She didn't have a plunger. She said, "I love him, but I'm not gonna put his business out like that." Oh Lord. He probably tore her toilet up and left and went this baby mama's clean spot exactly. And she talking about she ain't gonna tell his business because he would never forgive her. But yet she said he left her a nasty job to do while she goes into the restroom with a plunger, baking soda, and her she can't make this up brand new. She over old shit smells crazy. Exactly. Hey, Miss Pisces. Not she was from the bathroom to the kitchen frying chicken in butter. So she was really frying chicken in butter? Y'all think she just do that stuff for content? Oh my gosh. Didn't wash the chicken, didn't even season it. Now radio at least season his water. I know that apartment smell like bad boys. So she didn't have to use the bathroom all night. No shower, no brushing teeth. Okay, that nasty. It's amazing that her bugs or rats don't come out while little Isaiah is there. Yes it did. You remember? Y'all remember that roach that fell down out of the sky? Man, when I tell you that video that Truth did, it would always be epic when she slowed that down. When that roach fell in that food while they was eating on camera. With that wax looking weird. Exactly. I gotta go back and watch this. No way. That's 99 problem. Look, now the influence bucket. Yeah, he can see he follows her around the room. Oh, okay. Hey, it's getting on my nerves with that get back on your happy slogan. The sad part about it, she'll probably do a whole lot better if she actually hashtag get back on your happy. You might be able to bring some more people, some real people, because you don't ran off all the other ones to bring another new crowd over there. Get back to your happy. Hey, Starboy. You know she don't put them up right. It's too motherfucking cold in Milwaukee to have a wet ass wig on. Yeah, she just kept putting water on it. No, okay, so it is an MLB sign on his face, but right here it's a Walgreens symbol. The little MLB thing is like here. No, it's a W, the Walgreens symbol. She took it back there while her chicken was cooking and plunged the fuck you. I know you lying. I know you lying. Hey, 305. Burnt butter was on the table all night. OMG. And you talking about the butter that they just kept, they got all the bad wash from them like redipping, all that. I have never in my life, like, so was this chicken like with flour and all that? And it was a lot, like, okay, was this like deep fried? Are y'all just talking about she used the butter to put in the skillet to like sear the chicken? Girl, to my people over some more like pieces, so much. Baby. He was treating that toilet like she do in jail and such. I can't, she ain't happy with her lost ass. She said that to herself to make her happy. Okay, all right, Martha. Isn't his B-Day? Oh yeah, I saw the Weird Channel had a little birthday thing for him. Yeah, that's right. He Scorpio. Whew. So will it be Benihana for baby or 10 lobster feast? Let's not forget he had her on the bus for her B-Day last year. And she was by herself this year on her B-Day. Remember, and then she had to go to the arcade with him. You ain't got to look for the Walgreens. You don't have to look. Okay, I'm going to show you. Okay, look. There's a Walgreens symbol right there in his forehead. Yeah. There's the MLB thing right there. But there's the Walgreens symbol right there. And he got to chase by his symbol. Stop, Pisces. See the why. Yes, that butter, while she was pouring in the skillet, she can see all of the black crumb. Oh my gosh. That's the old dishwater. Y'all crazy. It's that butter with flour and a little oil. With a little oil. Butter in the big ass frying pan. Yeah, so that's why I was talking about this in the chat the other day, because I was like, y'all look at that. And then we went to Walgreens. I'm gonna show y'all. Hold on, wait. I'm glad I saw that, because that was showing my location. Hold on. Don't allow. Hold on. Let me make sure. No, it's still showing it. Okay, I can do it like this. Look, y'all see that? That's Walgreens. Of course you did. He gonna be with his family. But her mama asked her to bring her some Speed Queen barbecue, and she cussed Queen D out online talking about she on the budget, but she buying Bay lobsters. Y'all know why she can't go buy Speed Queen versus buying lobster tails now. Come on. She probably don't even know nothing about no government shutdown. He gonna be with this woman tomorrow, okay? Be ready for her to come unhinged. And if she wear that dress with the drawed-on titties and the drawed-on booty that is in the wrong spot because she bought the wrong size, throw the whole channel away. Throw it away. Did y'all, wait a minute, y'all. Let's get off of her for a little bit. I'm so confused about this story. Maybe we can talk about it in the morning, because I do need to get up off of here. The 24-year-old, the football player that unalived himself. Y'all, I could not follow that story to save my life. It was so confusing. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Y'all know my lips dry. Girl, it is SNAP. You still have your benefits. So the benefits you already have, they just ain't issuing. You can still use them. Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Who, mama? This Taz, that's why I'm like, I read it twice, but I was reading it fast because I was in the office, and I was just like, was he eluding officers, and then all of a sudden he just decided to, I don't know, something in the milk ain't coming. I don't know, I just feel like something was off about that story. Okay, so I ain't the only person confused. I was so confused. Oh, his mama. Okay, yeah. Okay. Okay, because I'm like, I need to, because I was like, maybe I find a different story, because you know how like it pops up on my thing. So I was on my, what is the Fox thing, whatever the Fox, what is it, you know, like when you know how you have Chrome, Firefox. Hold on. That was so confusing to me. And that sounds like, even, okay, ESPN says apparent, SUICIDE. I don't know. It's just, let me. I want to just get to the story about. I mean, what happened? Okay. Okay. This is why I'm confused. Okay, so it says DPS troopers found Nealon's vehicle crashed on southbound Dallas Parkway near Warren Parkway. According to the report, Nealon fled the scene on foot, and officers searched the area with help from K9 and drone units. As authorities were looking for Nealon, a dispatcher told officers that people who knew him had received a group text from Nealon saying goodbye. They're concerned for his welfare. According to recordings from Approximately 3 hours later, Nealon was found with what appeared to be a self-inflicted GS wound. The whole part that they were chasing him, that's where I'm just like, I'm baffled. Bear College girl, something in the middle, it just seemed like something just ain't quite. Now, in the story I read earlier, I didn't see nothing about no group text. Okay. I hope his family like do like autopsy or something, see if he had CTE, because that was just, I don't know him like that or anything. So you're right, Martha, but it's the fact that and it's not necessarily the why he did it, right? It just seems sketchy, because I'm like, you were eluding officers. What were they? You know, do you crash the vehicle and then you just go missing and then you unalive yourself? Like, okay, yes, he's confused. I read where his girlfriend said that he was diagnosed with some type of illness and passed from it. Then I read where they said what? She wrote, Nina, she wrote she was with Aunt Loretta and wrote yesterday and today eating whole head cheese and crackers. Then she borrowed 2 tomatoes from Uncle Roach to use. You better shut your mouth and not all over there having a fancy plunger light dinner. Y'all just stay prayed up, and I'm gonna tell you, and like I told y'all before, I talked about this. I'm finna get my behind up off of here. And I totally understand that there are some people that, you know, things can happen. I've been in a place in my life where I question, I question him. You know what I'm saying? So if you're really not in that type of place or whatever, just believe that. Let me say this. Somebody might need to hear this. Okay, be sitting over here, be kikiing. I gotta have a serious moment before I get up off of here. If you are considering unloving yourself, why? Because guess what? You ain't gonna be here to know if it got better. You know what I'm saying? You're not here. You're not gonna be here. So you don't know if it's gonna be better. You know what I mean? So just try one more day. Just always thinking like, I'm gonna give it one more day. And you always be like, I'm gonna give it one more day. Every day you're giving it one more day. Just give it one more day. Give it one more day. Because if you don't, I mean, after I'm like, it's just in vain. You know what I mean? Because you don't know if that made it better. Because you're not here to know if it's better. You feel me? Am I making any sense? Yeah. No, I don't have a WhatsApp number. If I could sit down for a minute, I'm gonna watch it. Watch what not a plunge like the W team symbol. Okay. I could have sworn like I knew all the. Where's that at, Cash Shannon? You say Tyler Perry's Finding Joy. Where's that? Is that on Netflix? Y'all gonna have me calling out from work tomorrow. It's very special lately. There have been 3 Alex who are supposedly running. Right, Tiffany. 3? That's what I was like. Okay, he was running. Verify her. That's what you call natural beauty. Okay. Somebody said to me, damn, you really do wake up like that. I was a little surprised. Hello? Oh, you watching it on a Fire Stick. The Demon Spirit. You talking about second part of that black beauty and black? I was getting ready to touch my don't hang up. I was just picking up my phone and look too. Okay, it's on Prime. Oh, Red, this right up your alley. Y'all, that thing on Twizzler so waxy, I could barely swallow it. It says, stranded in Colorado after a devastating holiday revelation, a talented but overlooked NYC designer finds unexpected love transforming her life and career path. Cash slid at my tree sideways today, like it's time. Yeah, Roshan, I thought I had told you about that the other day. Yeah, we got it. I got my money back. Yes, got it. Oh, y'all in the Christmas stuff. You already put your decorations up? Can't even spell. Well, y'all, it was a nice chit chat with you guys. I got to get up off of here. Y'all have a great evening. If the good Lord's willing, I will see y'all in the morning. Yes, we'll see y'all in the morning. Y'all get some rest, okay? I think I'm going to have multiple trees this year. I'm going to have multiple trees this year. I've already kind of determined where I'm going to put them. It's just a few of just a few locations. It's like, oh my gosh, I was thinking about it. It's just certain stuff I can't do because Dad has actually torn my decorations down, the fall leaves he probably do it about 2 or 3 times a week, and I have to redo it. Oh my gosh. The way home, no, not yet. That's on Prime too, right? Teal, okay. But thank y'all for hanging in here with me tonight. It was cool to have a little nightcap with you guys. I hope y'all enjoyed it. We had a good time.